Listen. The day start. I'm with my boy Los. I got invited to this party by the cameraman. Y'all remember the cameraman from when I was at Penn State? I got invited to this shit by him, right? So I'm like, all right, yeah, fuck it, I'll go to this party. I don't really care. This shit sound like it's gonna be a vibe or some shit. Yeah, that's the nigga who's being loud as shit, right? So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'll come and shit. I don't care. My son Los, he pulled up to the crib. I'm about to go get a cut. My D-Dod called me. He like, oh, Antonio said he not gonna pick us up. I'm like, I don't have the car. So I'm like, he said he's gonna come pick us up. Why the fuck? He's like, oh, I'm already at the city, so I'm not gonna pick it up. So I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, all right, we're gonna just take an Uber. Uber's gonna be like 60, 70 cash. I'm like, oh my God, all right, bro. So I went to go get a cut, and then I call him before I go to cut. He don't pick up the phone. I'm like, is this nigga ducking my phone call? He can't tell me that he gonna pick me up to my face. Like, I can't pick you up. Hello? Nigga, you can't just tell me? He ducking the call, right? I'm like, whatever, bro, nigga's weird. Right? I go to get a haircut. He called me. He like, oh, I'm gonna come pick you up. This and that. Just let me know when you're done. So I'm like, oh, all right, shit sanctioned, right? He come pick us up. We go into the college, St. John's. We go into the college, right? And he takes us to his man's town hall. Like, they got like a town hall and shit in this campus and shit. He was like, oh, y'all gonna stay here. Y'all gonna stay right here. Y'all gonna stay in they crib, because this is like 40 minutes away. The college is in Queens. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. We gonna stay here with these niggas. We cooling with them. And then me, Los, and D-Dod, we go to the pizza shop, right? So then I'm like, okay, we chilling. And then we go pick up D-Dod's best friend. It's a girl that goes to St. John's, right? And she has a roommate. She has a roommate that he used to talk to, like heavy, right? So they talking about some shit. And, you know, I'm a nosy nigga. So I jump in the conversation. I'm like, oh yeah, what y'all talking about? Supposedly, no, this is not supposedly, this is true. Antonio, well, I said the nigga's name. I don't really give a fuck. I don't fuck with that nigga. Cameraman is trying to fuck with the girl, right? Cameraman is trying to fuck with the best friend secretly, because they walked in on them and they was trying to be like fresh or some shit. So they walked in on them and the best friend was like, nah, that shit not happening. Like, what the fuck? Behind his back, right? And he wasn't gonna tell her. So, y'all remember when I said he wasn't picking up the phone? He was picking her up from work. Right? So okay. So now I'm like, okay, this nigga backdooring. Okay. He being one of those type of niggas. I tell Darren, me and Los, I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, get it on with that nigga. Facts. Like, let that nigga know some shit, right? We gotta buy the tickets to get into the party. And we told him we was gonna pay for the gas money because he came to pick us up from Queens shit, right? So I'm like, okay, we gonna pay for your gas money, right? He like, nah, just buy my ticket. I'm like, all right, we buy your ticket. Fuck it, I don't care. We go to some pregame. Shit was ass. It was some white girl's crib. I don't know who the fuck it was. It was in an attic. The attic, you can't even stand in that shit. They playing fucking cup pong. Like, you gotta hit the bottle. You're not even shooting it in the cup. I'm like, what the fuck is this, right? So I'm like, okay. Then I grab a Simply Lemonade because I was steezed on Halloween. So I wanted to try it, right? I wanted to try it. Shit was ass. I took like a waterfall. I ain't drink it. Some nigga come down. It's like, yo, y'all took the Simply Lemonade. Some Sherm nigga. He like, yo, I took the lemonades. I'm like, yeah, but I ain't touch it though. You want it? He like, yeah, bro. Let me get that. I'm like, okay, nigga, here this shit suck. Give it to bro. Right now, I'm banned from her crib. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't know you. All I did was take a fucking $2 lemonade that barely has alcohol in it, but I'm banned from your crib. Bitch, it was 2 fucking Simply Lemonades sitting on a fucking plastic container with nothing in it. Now I'm banned from your crib? Okay, right? So everybody leaving, right? Everybody leaving from this girl house after this pregame. No lick at all. There was no alcohol in this shit. I guess it's a pregame. Niggas drinking Ritas. The fuck is this? So, okay, we go to the pregame. So it's a big group of niggas, right? A big group of niggas. Some of the niggas going to a frat party, and some of the niggas going to the VIP spot. This is where I'm going. So I'm like, okay, cameraman, we know how we bought the ticket for cameraman. Cameraman is like, I'm gonna go to the frat party. What? What you mean you gonna go to the frat party? We bought your ticket. Fuck you talking about you going to the frat party? The fuck would have never bought the ticket. Fuck you talking about you going to the frat party? So I'm like, the fuck you mean? Why you going? What the fuck you mean you going to? We bought your ticket. I'm not gonna let this shit blow my shit. So I bring my son Chris. I'm like, yo, Chris, slide. Nigga don't wanna come. I don't give a fuck. All right. That was the second thing he did that night. And I'm letting it. So I'm like, okay. Now we go pick up Darian's best friend again with the girl and other girls and shit. We go pick up with the girls. We go pick up the girls because we about to go to the party. Now we really go to a real pregame. We pregaming. I'm saying we go to the party. You feel me? Long ass. That shit circling the block. We pay VIP at the door. Niggas pay VIP at the door. We get into that motherfucker, right? I'm not waiting on that fucking line. I am not waiting on that fucking line, right? We bring everybody in. Me and Los, now I'm saying we skirt off. We start. Now I'm saying we skirt off. Your job was good. We skirt off. Los sees some shit that he talking to. She got a friend. We talking, having a good night. The girl that Los is talking to is D-Dot's ex. You feel me? So Los and D-Dot, they're mutuals through me. They don't know each other. They know each other because of me. So they didn't know this and that, right? They're mutuals through me. You feel what I'm saying? So that relationship had a bad ending. So me and Los at the bar getting drinks for the table. Supposedly, ex seen D-Dot. She started bugging on him, trying to get it on with him. I'm like, hold on now. We got to calm this shit down. Nah. We got to calm this shit down. Facts. Nah, I'm not letting this shit happen. Bro, this shit not happening right now. Facts, shit not happening, right? She's wilding. She's like in his face, like, nigga, I would slap the shit out you. This and that. I'm like, yo, chill, relax. Like, shit not even like that. Because some shit, I'm not going to say they business, but some shit happened that shit was not cool about. Know what I'm saying? Niggas never spoke it out. Shit was like that. Facts, right? Her friend getting D-Dot face. I'll get 10 niggas to jump you right now if we wasn't at this party. So I'm not gonna lie. Perfect time to swindle. I'm in there. She's sitting on the table, right? She's sitting on the table. I come up to her. I'm talking, calm her down. That's game right there. Facts. I'm in the door after that, right? I forgot to tell you, as soon as I walk in the party, I see some shit that I talk to. So I'm not gonna lie. I say what's good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, all right, let me get situated at this party. This and that. So while I'm talking to this girl trying to calm down the situation, I'm getting hawked. Like, I'm getting hawked by the other girl that I'm talking to. From the stage. There's like a stage and I'm at a table. I'm at like a section. I'm getting hawked by this girl, right? So then, she hit me with the... So, I'm like, hold on, wait. Skirt off. I'm here. Now, I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? This and that. Like, talk to me. She like, who the fuck you talking to? Like, who is that? I'm like, don't even worry about that. Two exes ran to each other. You know how that shit get. Bad breakup, niggas calming down the situation, So now, I'm swindling my way around the party. I got lick in my system. I'm feeling nice. Don't care, right? I get back to the section. Now, me and Shorty, we really talking now. Facts. We really talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling myself now. Like, it's game time. Like, I got the Curry jersey on. I don't care, right? I'm like this with her on the wall, right? I'm like this talking, right? She tell me, right? The other girl told me stop talking, right? I'm like this her on the arm. Grab my shoulder. Fuck? Who touching me? Like, who touching me with so much force? Who's touching me with so much force right now? Grab my shoulder. I'm like, it's girl from the stage. It's the girl from the stage. Grab me by my shoulder, right? Girl from the stage, grab me by my shoulder, like, in my face. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, alright. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, Los. Me and Los on the same time right now. We're like, we gotta get this shit. She go to the bar. I see her walk to the bar. I'm like, okay. I go to the bar, right? I go to the bar. She say, I come. I'm like, why you did that? She like, walk off, storm off, right? I'm like, I'm not gonna. I'm a little drunk. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Whatever, right? Then I go back to the little table that we was at. I get a phone on my text. I get a text message on my phone. I bet. So now I'm like, oh shit, I'm a little scared. I'm like, okay, now I'm a little scared. What you mean I bet? Right? Now, I'm trying to go back, swindle this. I go back to her, I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, it's not like that. I couldn't hear her. That's what I did. I said I couldn't hear her, so I had to, I couldn't hear her. Facts. I couldn't hear something like, what? Like, what you said? Like, it was nothing like that. I swindle. I don't know how I get out of this situation. I swindle. She's like, stop talking to that bitch. Stop talking to her. So I'm like, all right, I got you. I'm gonna stop. I don't stop. I go right back to this. Now it's getting to the end of the party, right? D-Dot and Chris, they doing their own thing because they can't be in our section because, shit gonna get awkward, this and that, right? They doing their own thing in this party. And you gotta keep in mind, there's girls with us, right? The girls texted like, oh, now we feel mad uncomfortable. There's mad niggas trying to get with us, this and that. So I'm making sure they're good. I'm telling Darian, I'm telling D-Dot to stay with them. He not staying with them. He doing his own shit like a dumb nigga. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Let me go get with them, make sure they safe, make sure all of them is good. Right? Then D-Dot and Chris, they like on a 2-man right now. So I'm like, oh, worry, nah, go do your thing, right? Nigga come up to me, he like, oh, we about to go to their crib. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. You gotta keep in mind, like, you go to a club, you leave. You go to the club as a group, you leave as a group. You know what I'm saying? That's always how it is. You go to the club as a group, you leave as a group. Facts. That's always how it's supposed to be. Feel me? So I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. Then fat bitch grabbed me by my arm. She's like, you know how to dance? I'm like, yeah, I know how to dance. Cause she brought me to a group of bad bitches. So I'm like, of course I know how to dance. The fuck? Of course. She's like, okay. I'm like, I'm not really, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, in fact, I know how to dance. She's like, oh, I want to dance with you. I'm like, no, I don't know how to dance. Like, I don't know how to dance. Like, I'm going. Get me out of here. I'm not dancing with you, bitch. It's over for that. Facts. It's over for that. It's over for that. Then Darren was like, D-Dot was like, oh, let's go around the party trying to get some shit. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it, right? Right? I'm dancing. I'm fake dancing. Like, just going to the party dancing, right? I dance. I'm 3 girls coming out. I'm like, yeah, I swear to God, it's everything I love. I'm dancing shit. Feel me? Then they all start trying to throw it on me. No, I did not want to do that. So I'm like, girl that was on the stage grabbed me and is like, yo, you just danced on them? What the fuck? I'm like, what are you talking about? Nobody danced on nobody. You're chatting. Like, I'm tight. I'm like, fuck out of there. I ain't danced on nobody. Stop talking to me. I'm like, stop talking to me. I didn't dance on nobody. Fuck out of here. I didn't dance. I'm drunk, so I'm fake activated. I'm drunk. I didn't dance on nobody. What you talking about? Like, so I'm like, chill, like, relax. I ain't dance on nobody. Start to swindle and start doing my thing, right? Now the party's ending, right? D-Dot is like, okay, me and Chris about to go to this girl crib. So I'm like, where are the girls? I'm like, where are the girls at? Nigga, I told you to stay with the girls. Where are the girls at? They already telling niggas they feel uncomfortable. Where are the girls? Right? So I'm like, he like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, right? The girls come and find me, right? The girls come and find me. They're like, oh, we leaving? I'm like, all right. All right, be safe, this and that. Take me to the Uber and shit. For me, we cool with that, right? Then, party ending, right? Party ending. I see one of my mans from elementary school. Me and him chopping it up. Nah, I didn't post. I was with a girl named Camila. That's one of my. She came out of nowhere. She came at the end of the party. Camila is a big part of the story. Now watch. Everybody leaving. Keep in mind, everybody that we came with is not here. It's just me and Los. Los went, he went to go take somebody to their car real quick. And I was chilling where everybody was at the party. When the party was in the outside, because I know mad people and I'm just talking, right? So now, I'm getting to the point of like, where the fuck is everybody at? Now I'm getting to the point of, where the fuck is everybody at? Because now niggas gotta go to the crib. Y'all gotta keep in mind, all of my shit is in this townhouse. My wallet, my fucking charger, my keys, everything to get home. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? So I'm like, ugh. Now it's like, okay, now this not even Penn State right now. This is St. John's in Queens. This is in New York. So now I'm trying to figure out where niggas is at, because I gotta get back to this crib. The fuck? I need my shit. My phone is about to die. Right? I called D-Dot. I'm like, yo, are you at the girl's crib? It's been an hour since he left. He like, no. I'm like, where the fuck are you? I'm like, where the fuck are you at? No, I'm about to be there. I'm like, all right. I called this nigga back 30 minutes later. Like, all right. I'm like, I called back 30 minutes later. I'm like, where you at? Because the party is still going on outside the club a little bit. Right? I'm like, where you at? No, I'm here. I'm like, this is an important question I'm about to ask you. Are you getting right? This nigga tell me, no. So I'm like, why are you at her crib at 4 in the fucking morning? I'm like, why are you at her fucking... Why is my shit lagging? I'm like, are you getting right? He say no. So I'm like, why are you at her crib? What the fuck are you doing? Are you just sitting on her fucking couch? The fuck are you doing? So I'm like, now I'm getting tight. Because I'm not... Now I'm getting dumb tight at this... I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what you doing? He's like, I'm charging my phone. I'm like, leave, nigga. What are you doing there? I'm like, leave, nigga. You have no reason to be there. I tell him to leave. He's like, nah, it's okay, like this and that. I'm like, all right. I say, all right, I'm gonna call Antonio. Cameraman. I'm gonna call cameraman, right? Cause cameraman, those are his mans that live in that townhouse, right? Those are his mans that live in this townhouse, right? So now I'm like, Cole, bro. He don't pick up the phone. He do not pick up the phone. So now I'm dead ass starting to get tight. Cause St. John's closes their gates at 3 in the morning, and if you don't have a pass, you're not getting in. And I don't have a pass. Niggas ain't telling me about no fucking pass, right? I'm telling you, watch how this story get. Watch how this story get. Right? I call D-Dot back up. Yo, I'm bugging on the phone with this thing. I'm like, yo, where the fuck is this nigga Antonio? Where the fuck everybody at? Nigga, I need to get in my shit. All of my stuff is in this nigga crib. I do not know these niggas. I don't know why my shit is in their crib. And I'm about to spaz out on a nigga. So I need somebody to let me into the shit, or I'm about to bug the fuck out. You doing this through court? Yeah. I'm about to bug the fuck out. Give me like 5 minutes. I'm about to bug the fuck out, so I'm really bugging right now. He like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't know what to do. There's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do and shit. Know what I'm saying? I was with my son Los and my son Mila, so I'm good though. So I'm like, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? Like, da-da-da. Like, niggas didn't get their crib because me and Los shit was both in that townhouse, right? So then, my phone died. My phone dies. Yo, I call this nigga Dito off Los phone. I start bugging. I try to call Antonio like 4 times. He don't answer, right? Now I'm stranded. I have nowhere to go. And Camila's like, Ray, it's okay. Like, cause I dead ass was gonna go back to St. John's and try to kill a nigga. Fact. I was gonna, in game, of course, like literally punch a nigga head off. I'm activated, like I'm tight. Mila like, oh, let's go. We could go back to the crib. We could go back to her house. This and that is gonna be okay. Like, I'm like, man, like you live on the other side of New York. I'm like, you live on the other side of New York. Like, bro. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm tight. And she's like, it's okay, just relax. Like, this shit happens. Like, this shit shows you who your real friends are. I'm like, all right. It's 4 o'clock. 2 hours on the train, bro. We spent 2 hours on the fucking train. We spent 2 hours on the fucking train going back to her shit, right? 2 hours on the train, right? And like Van Cortlandt. Like, I don't want to say, she lived like around that area. We're all the way on the farthest part of Queens. Like, so 2 hours on the train. Know what I'm saying? So she lived deep. I'm like, fuck, all right. I got nowhere else to go. I don't know nobody in Queens, right? So then, we get to the crib, we chilling, we go get food. This nigga D-Dot called me. He like, where you at? I'm dumb tight. I don't even want to answer. I said, I'm surviving, nigga. Bang. Bang it. I say, bang it. I don't give a fuck. I said, I'm surviving. I don't even know why I said that. I said, cause I'm tight at D-Dot too, facts. I'm tight at this nigga. Bang it. Bow. Bang it. Right? And he like, oh, we about to go get your shit. Where you at? Like, send me your address. I'm like, all right. I tell her, do not forget none of my shit. Do not forget me and Lo shit. Do not forget anything, or I'm gonna be dumb tight. Don't forget a fucking thing. Right? So then, he like, I bet. Now they come pick me up. Alright? The cameraman is driving here. I get into the car. He say, yo, bro, what even happened last night? That shit lit a fire inside me, nigga. Yo, that shit lit a fire inside me. I start spazzing on this nigga, bro. You fucking tell me what happened. Like, I'm bugging. Like, I'm dead ass bugging. Like, word to my life, I'm bugging. And then he's like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take all of y'all home. I'm like, I said, nigga, you better take me home. Facts. You better take me home, facts. You better take me home. He dropped me off at the crib. He tell D-Dot, I'm gonna have to drop you off at the bus. Nah. I'm saying I get both of the bags. Huh. For me? It's not even the worst part. Right? Next day come. Now I'm on the phone with these niggas. I'm not on the phone. Cameraman don't want to pick up the phone to nobody. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to pick up the phone to nobody, right? Hey, niggas with a dap. I'm not dapping nobody up. Facts. Nigga Dito like, yo, bro, you mad at me? The fuck up, nigga. Fuck out of here. Like, what's good, Jazz? So I'm like, dap. Not fucking trying. I'm not giving y'all niggas no dap, right? I don't go to sleep till like 11 o'clock. It's 11 a.m. I just got to my crib. What the fuck? Right? Next day, right? I find out. This is what I find out the next day. The townhouse that we slept at, that we were supposed to sleep at, he didn't even ask those niggas if we could sleep there. So now I'm like, what the fuck? So how we were supposed to sleep in these niggas' cribs that they didn't even know we was gonna sleep there? So now I'm like, hold on, wait, what the fuck you mean we were supposed to sleep there? That shit don't make no sense, right? So now I'm actually getting dumb tight, right? Bro, you remember how I said I took my son Chris with me, right? I took my son Chris, right? Chris, before everything happened, before he picked us up, he said, oh, like, make sure they got a place to stay, right? Like, make sure that, oh, they good with the townhouse niggas, right? The nigga tell him, the nigga tell him, I don't know, and I don't care. That's for them to figure out. Yo, if I see that nigga, word to my life. Word to my life. If I see that nigga, bro, it's over, bro. Niggas say, bro, I don't know and I don't care. That's for them to figure out. What the fuck you mean that's for us to figure out, nigga? You're the one who said we're staying at this crib, right? And he said he was sleeping at this townhouse, right? Guess where this nigga slept at? Guess where this nigga slept at? Cameraman nigga said this. He said this not to us. He said this to the other nigga. He said this to the other nigga. Guess where this nigga slept at? Now guess where this nigga slept at? This nigga slept with the shorty, nigga. D-Dod's old shit. That's who he slept with. D-Dod's old shorty. And he was, and her roommate was like, she wasn't sleeping. So like, he didn't go to sleep till 6 in the morning. It was 4 a.m. when I blew his phone up. The fuck? Hello, nigga? Right? I told D-Dod, nah, check this nigga. He said, I already did. He was like, oh, I was in Italy at the time. Like, I just can't see y'all with it. Like, I wasn't here for when y'all was talking. They was talking for like 8 months. Right? So, he was like, oh, I wasn't here at the time. So, like, that's not my problem. Like, that's not my problem. What, nigga? If you my mans, fuck you talking about? I'm not telling you about all my shits that I'm doing. Fuck. Right? So then he like, yo, right? Her best friend tell me, right? His best friend, D-Dog's best friend. He tell me the next day, he brought her to his dorm. And I own it. That's in the whole other side of New York. Right? So I tell D-Dod, you gotta get on with this nigga. Or you gotta call her up, nigga, and be like, are you fucking this nigga? Let me know so I can know what to do. The fuck? Hello, nigga? Fuck out of here. They doing this all behind my son D-Dod back. Facts. Right? And this shit dead. Nigga dead left me stranded. The thing is, it's all about fucking principle. Right? I got left outside that club. If I wasn't situated, if I didn't know nobody there, what if I died, nigga? What if niggas robbed me or some shit? Like, what if I was one of those type of niggas and I got robbed? What the fuck? That shit dead serious. The fuck, nigga? Fuck out of here. Cause I know if I left that nigga outside like that, he not surviving. Fuck, he got no survival skills. He one of them stupid niggas. Right? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, nigga. He lucky I knew mad niggas out there, bro. The fuck? That shit, it's all about principle at the end of the day. It's all about principle. It's all about principle. Fuck. Niggas left. Niggas want to leave niggas stranded shit outside of, hello? Shit, this the fuck? That shit, that's not how shit's supposed to go. Right? It's the fact that he said, he really said, bro, this the shit that really threw me off. When Chris asked, bro, oh, make sure they got it all figured out where they sleeping at, he really said, I don't know and I don't care. That's for them to figure out. Word, nigga? So if I was to, yo, word, nigga? Word, nigga? That's how niggas move over some butt. That's how niggas move over some butt. Facts. When you give a nigga who don't get bitches a nice little sitch, they start acting like astronomical, bro. That shit is really crazy what pussy do to the male brain. That shit really crazy what it do.